It's been 2 years and 2 months since Detective Rivera and Detective Mora made the ultimate sacrifice, just like my husband, Jonathan Diller. Dominique Rivera stood in front of all the elected officials present today pleading for change. That change never came. How many more police officers and how many more families need to make the ultimate sacrifice before we start protecting them?
What a powerful eulogy from the grieving widow of NYPD Detective Jonathan Diller, as thousands gather to bury a police hero fatally shot by a career criminal who never should have been on the streets. Our next guests were both at the funeral yesterday. Nassau County Police Commissioner Pat Ryder and Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman join us now. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. I know yesterday was an incredibly difficult day for you. Hopefully today is better. It's Easter. It's a day of remembering that we can be resurrected from things like this. Pat, I'll go to you first. When we look at that eulogy and what the family had to say, even with Brian Kilmeade there all day yesterday, it seemed like the sentiment was, what can we do to protect our police officers? Explain to us what that looks like.
Well, right now, first of all, happy Easter, and thank you for having us on this morning. Right now, the same people who want to judge us are the same people that don't want to do our jobs. They're making laws up in Albany that are affecting us and hurting our men and women in law enforcement. We're no longer protecting the good guys. We're about protecting the bad guys. Yesterday, his wife would break your heart listening to the eulogy. And if you saw the outpouring of support that came in from our communities, from law enforcement, from all over the country, they came in support to show them, you take one of ours, we come back stronger, and we're going to remain strong and united. That's what law enforcement stands for.
I love that. And there were police officers there from all over the country. Bruce, I want to go to you as a leader of a community, looking at, I guess, the different politicians that came in and tried to speak or tried to see the family. There was drama yesterday, and I don't want to belittle the importance of the day by getting too far into that. But how do you think the community feels about its leaders and what they need changed?
Well, first of all, happy Easter. And
Yes,
I agree with Commissioner Ryder. Stephanie's eulogy to her husband was very powerful, not only in her expression of love to Jonathan, but the fact that enough is enough. How many more police officers have to die? And you have to wonder why these left-wing politicians choose evil over good. And that's what they're doing. They're choosing robbers and murderers over good people. People who are protecting our communities, and it's got to stop. And I'm seeing it everywhere throughout our county where people are saying, we've had enough of these policies, we need to get back to principles of good versus evil. And I think that's very, very important.
Commissioner, being in charge of a police force, being the person that applies policy and being in a position of leadership among those that are out protecting us, when an incident like this happens, it didn't happen necessarily in the community that you were in yesterday, but as an NYPD officer and just anyone in this area, are there policies that need to change as far as how a police officer does his or her job to keep them safe, or is that not even an option?
So we live in a county, in Nassau County, some great leadership by our county executive, some great support by our local politicians. But when you put laws into place that don't protect the men and women, it hurts. It hurts in morale. It hurts in ways that you motivate the membership to go out and do the job. But we're out there, as we were yesterday and the last couple of days, showing our support, showing that we're united, showing us that the communities that we live in stand with us in Nassau County. Policies and procedures are the easy part. We dictate our policies and procedures, but you can't make a policy that is against what the law says. And right now, in the world of bail reform and discovery, it hurts the way we go and do our cases.
Bruce, last question to you. We're looking at this. We're looking at a community that came together yesterday. I mean, in the moment of pure sadness, it really was something for the rest of us to see. But I know there were also police officers there from all over the country. Do you feel like those that stand in the gap, that protect us, are more resolute now than ever after seeing that yesterday?
I really do. I think that it's a brotherhood and sisterhood of law enforcement professionals who really care about each other. More importantly, they care about the community. And here in Nassau County, our residents love the cops. We're not like other parts of the country where the cops are in conflict with the communities that they protect. We love our cops, and we support our cops, and we back the blue.
Gentlemen, thank you both for joining us. It seems to me, as a guy from Georgia that comes up here to work, Nassau County may be a diamond in the rough, and it was a really touching moment to see your community come together yesterday. And obviously, we miss the officer, we miss all of the fallen officers, and thank you both for continuing to serve.
Thank you.
God bless.
God bless. Happy Easter.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.